Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Sunday to Die, preparing for Alpha 17. And there's something wrong here. No, there's something new. I'm showing to you it here. So today I'm gonna show you a new update, Servertools 7.5. So I've already done an episode with the new copies mod, where there were added a bunch of new commands and also a few fixes. But then I have seen, almost just browsing a little bit for a fix. I'm gonna tell you that for Servertools an update, and so there was then it was very small, a new thread, new Servertools 7.5, and I clicked, and wow, there was new Servertools 7.5, because as you can see, if I go to the normal Servertools, that's me at the moment, Servertools, this one is the first one, but it rests here. It was at 4.1 and it didn't do anything new, and there was now this newer person who I also added on Steam just to write a bunch of things. Oh, okay, he's online. Maybe he will answer me, who knows. Anyway, this is Servertools. Well, what's new? You can see here there are a bunch of new things like admin list and auto world say watch list. No, the reset player profile, remove entity. A long list here, and I'm gonna show you this preferably here in Servertools config. So as you can see, you can compare it with the other one in one of the earlier episodes. This one has a lot more, like zone protection, very important. This was the reason how I found it. And then also the admin chat command, admin list, etc. So I'm gonna go through that now, explain each and every one, and then, but first I'm gonna show you how I install this, or just show you in a way. I downloaded this here, so I went to this link here, check it out. Then I was around here, but I had nothing to do with this here. I had to go down to the latest files link, and here where they were. So there's today's Servertools, and that's it. And then as normal, you just have here the zip files. You have here the zip files in mods. I put them in here, the zip files. Then you can open them. In here you have these here, as you can see. And what you have to do then is to delete, to delete it first from here. So you go to mods, then you have here Servertools, the old ones. So you delete it and you put the new files in here. So mod info and servertools.dll, and you restart the server. More important, you have to delete the Servertools folder too. Then you restart, you go into the server and go back again, and then you refresh, and then you will see Servertools, but there are only 3 files in it. And the first thing you have to do is to take the Servertools config and enable what you want. And I'm gonna just explain now these words here. Admin chat commands is false. I have to do this on true. I just discarded a little bit ago, so I have to edit it again. I remember to have a backup file because everything was gone. And yeah, you have to remember what options you had on your older Servertools file. Admin chat commands means I have to type in the chat at admins and then the message, and then only the admins will receive this. So very cool. Admin list is /admins, and then each player can see if an admin is online or not, which is actually not bad. Ah yeah, exactly, because I want to be undercover, and I'm just gonna jump here to how to set up. Here's everything written again, what I will say, so if you want you can just, it's also there on the XML file, so you can read it here if you want. I want to do this here. Admin chat color ACC off. So I can disable it, which means I'm then like an admin. I'm still an admin, but players can't see me, and this is what I want in the Alpha 17. So just me, just like that. I have to test it out afterwards. I wait a moment. Are the players online yet too? Okay. Yeah, no, that's something else. That's still this here. This was Sammy. He had on his server something I'm gonna tell you at the end. And yeah, that's Alok. Okay, then admin name coloring. Yeah, what's that? As always, admin. To that too. As always, you know, when I've written something, it was admin, then red, admin, the super F. Then admin level is 1, moderator level is 2. Then admin level tracking is, you can write a command in it, and then it spawns every 60 minutes. Each player can then like spawn, have a possibility to spawn an animal near 20 blocks where he is. Just because maybe he doesn't want to search or so, then you can just / animal tracking, and then there's a animal, and then the server says to you, hey, there's an animal near your position, because it spawned there. But I don't want that. Announce invalid items stack, that's true. So if someone has like 100 items in it, yeah, that's a problem, because it is impossible. The autosave world false, that I can do automatic, well, on my own. How to shut down, nope, it's doing already from the server. Bad word filter, like bad words are going to be filtered, no thank you. Blood moon is the same thing as 10 days to die, no, as day 7, so false. Chat command response is green, so everything what the server says is green. Full protection, a player can't write all the time. He has to wait a few seconds. Chat logger, I don't know where he logs that, but yeah, I enabled that. It would be just cool to have only the chat, and I can just read it through. Because normally I would have to download the log and then search always when the server says chat. I can highlight that, I know, but it's still a little bit more time consuming. Clan manager, yeah, there are clans, like I think groups I can do. Group, there's super F, or like an arc. Tribe, but no, thank you. Custom commands are true, you know the custom commands. Oh, okay, I need them. So needs to die. Servertools, custom chat commands. You know these here. If I write /name /ping, then here are these messages. Ah yeah, and this is the new thing, because it didn't work when I copied the old one into the Servertools, because it's now command number 4. And then trigger, website, and then response. So the change that. And yeah, this on the old one it was like command help. So yeah, you have to change that. But info ticker is still the same. Next one, day 7, you know that already, /day 7. Oh yeah, it's important to know that here for day 7, yeah, it's not days until 7 anymore. You have to edit that. It's days until horde. You have to put in these brackets, and then it shows you again the days that are until the horde comes. And yeah, it was something else, so I did it 2 days until horde. Then the donator name coloring, self-explaining. If a donator gives something, here he receives a color, but don't really like that. The underground check is interesting. It's same as the underground check here, which means that if an entity is underground, I can enable this and then alert admin. And then I receive like a message from the server, hey, there's someone underground who shouldn't be, who is not an admin. And here you can do a few things. So should he be jailed, kicked, or killed? And I will not do that because I recently went in the server who had this underground check. It wasn't Servertools, but very similar. And then I clipped through a door. And, you know, there was a door underground, and there was dirt around me. And then I closed the door and clipped through the world, well, half through. So half of my body was into the world. And then the server just killed me because of that, because he thought I was like cheating in a way. And that was very annoying. And I know very, very well how much you clip through. I have that all the time. So yeah, I'm certainly not gonna enable this. Then family share account is false. So if you do this on true, it is like it kicks people who have the same account. Or yeah, the family share account. So several players, but only one game from one account. Yeah. You can do it like as you wish. It's just in false because players are players. That's okay. Then the first claim block is false, so it means if you put it on true, is a noob or a player, if he gets killed, he can make /claim block or something like that, and then he receives a new one. This is simply thought because there is griefing in servers for noobs, so there are players that especially hunt down noobs for their claim blocks, because it's 10 steel. It's still a lot for some, or at the beginning at least. And yeah, and this is preventing griefing, so he can do a second thing. So a second time he can then receive a claim block. I'm not going to do that because it could be also like exploited. There's always the possibility. Flight check, the same thing. So if someone flies, then, well, kill, announce, jail, as you wish. I might do just an announcement always. That might be something. So, but I don't know if you jump down from a very high, well, position. Maybe that triggers it too. Anyway, friend teleport. If you have a friend, you can write him like /teleport, and then he has to write the friend /accept, and then he gets teleported to the friend. But yeah, that's in a way cheating. Gimme is every 60 minutes you can write this in the server, and then it gives you a random things like 2 cans of meat. Hatch elevator detector. Oh no, I need that. You know, if you have a hatch and then it's just the elevator. Very useful tool. So yeah, thank you. High-ping kicker, 140 as always. The samples needed means that it will check, maybe it checks every 5 seconds. And if you write it on 5, so it will check 5 times, and if in these 5 per 5 seconds, so if the player has in these 25 seconds still over 140 ping, it will kick him. So, and here's 0, so it just kicks him. That's it. Info ticker true, you know, the heart of my server, or no, in a way, is here. The good thing here is, with the new Servertools update, it's random and delay between messages, or no, the random. So random is on false, it means it goes from 1 to 30. The random true is it just picks a number from there, but you have to consider that it doesn't take 2 times the same number. So yeah, as you wish. Invalid item kicker, I have to check that out now. I just can't remember. Maybe I will do that. Invalid. And the other things I'm gonna explain you, but okay. Okay, yeah, the Invalid Items Xml. Alright. So which means that you can have blacklisted some, like, you don't want any guns on your server, so you put in this XML all the gun IDs, and then if a player has this gun, he gets kicked. That's then an invalid item. Jail is false. Jail is like, you have just a little area, and if you get out of this area, you get teleported again in, like a real jail. And usually in servers, if you've done something bad, like you've cheated or so it's more milled, and then you can just be in a like 5 per 5 per 5 blocks radius and just play there. So yeah, here 8 blocks, as you wish. Kill me is true, very useful if you get stuck somewhere. Mod D is true too. No, that's false. Mod D is now like the message from the server. So hello and welcome to the server. Have fun playing just when you log in. New spawn tele, I'm gonna enable this one, but in the Alpha 17, which means that every new player that spawns gets teleported to a special position, and that's gonna be the green zone. Each new player is gonna be teleported into the green zone. In Alpha 17. The normal player, yeah, so normal players would be noob. Well, okay, don't really need that. Player logs, so as you can see, the position, inventory, and extra. So there's also going to be a new log about each player, what he has done, what he has in his inventory, and so on. Luckily I have the map mod. So also for comparing, it's a great thing. Because right now I have here a few other things, like if you see here the players, and as you can see here the players, they are these here, let's say here, and then I have this inventory, and I can compare it all the time. So yeah, for comparison. Then, oh, wait a moment, I just wrote that. Player logs I've done, player stat check, it's in the same thing. So this is on true, which means it just checks if your level corresponds to the perks you have, because I can't have on level 1 the level 1 minor, the level 5 minor 69er, so it just wouldn't work. And then yeah, you get kicked. Isn't it like that? True, kick through, ban. Yeah, you know, there's always error, so kicks may be better. And yeah, always 1 to check that, because my admin, I'm 0 and the others are 1. Then player stat check, reserved slots true. So there's just 1 slot at the moment, which is for admins. So doesn't matter if the server's full, I can always go in. Set home, no thank you. It's more, if you have a base, you can set home and then always teleport home immediately, but no, never. Then shop, it's like an online shop inside STI, where you can buy stuff. I'm not going to enable this one too. Special player name coloring, so if maybe there is you can have a player in green who's written the nicest player in the server, or what you want. Starting items, there you have then a starting items XML file, which means each player that begins maybe receives an axe and a pickaxe, level 200, and maybe 5 cans of food. As you wish, you can then edit that. Stop server is, well, just and in the 10-second countdown, you write into the server when you're in the server, stop server, and then it counts down here with if you have this on true, so 10, 9, 8, 10, 6 on 0, and then it shuts down. Travel, no, it's like traveling, well, like teleporting, so no thank you. Underground check, as I've told, no, because there are a lot of errors. Room of errors. Voting. The voting is something interesting. So this says, if I go vote on this link, then I will receive a reward, like a pickaxe or something like that, just random. But I don't like that. It would be like I would buy votings for my server, and it's not really like what I want. The watch list is true, so I can just add watch list, then a Steam ID, like I could write one of these here, and then if he logs in, and then I can also write Y, maybe cheater, and then if the player logs in, each admin will receive a message, hey, look at that, the person from the watch list is here on the server, so take a look at that. Weather vote is false, so you could just vote maybe rain, then snow, as you wish. And then the zone protection, a very useful tool for Alpha 17, and also the, well, resetting of the cities. So I didn't really test this out so well, but I'm gonna just show you this on a little zone. I've tested it. Here's the zone protection. So you have the name you can write. I could actually then edit it. Well, what it's gonna be, don't build in this city. It's gonna be resetted to time. And then corner 1, corner 2, like Pexport. So if we go now here to zone protection, let's go into the server. And then take a look at that, how it looks like. Okay. The watch list is here, so no, still no one. These are my, yeah, there's no green zone at the moment, Alpha 17. Future. How to set up is very useful, because it really explains you everything well enough. Then you just have to check it out as you wish on your own. So there's always this little room that you have to do on your own, but that's even better because then you can learn more. So here, just write in Servertools 7.5 or like that, or just Servertools, and then you will have this here, the new one, obsessive compulsive. And yeah, automatically detects and deals with cheaters. So yeah, some are okay, some not. And yeah, I think that's it. So CopySmart is updated. Alloc is still on his alloc thing, so that's updated too. And Servertools are now updated too, so that's perfect. And it's going to be very useful. So yeah, here is it now, the mod D thing. Steam community. You might have seen that there's a new one. Yeah, sadly it got deleted, and I thought, well, we could write a new one, why not? And yeah, I know, there are episodes, I can just write it down again. But yeah, Rapti Formica wrote this, and it looks okay, doesn't it? So now I want you to show you the, okay, you just saw that. Look at this. You have entered green zone, do not harm other players while in this zone. And then I exit it again. You have exited the protected zone. Great, isn't it? So this is what I want to show you. Very small thing, but still very important for me. So I'm here right now, and I done this little area from here to here. I've, well, made as a protect zone. So just went from the lowest point to the highest point, and that's it. Anyway, now I can edit this. So this is very interesting for cities. So what I want, I'm gonna test this out, because so chunks, so from this chunk here to this chunk, or just this chunk here maybe, I would do that one. So from up here, 2500 south, you see here the coordinates, you need them, and also the height, and 2500 west, so minus and minus. Then here, yeah, exactly, 3500 and 2000. What you have to look at is that you need the minus here, because that's south and that's west. And yeah, then just don't enter this green zone, no. This zone is going to be resetted from time to time. Don't build anything in here except that. And now it shows me this. But as you have seen right now, there's still don't harm other players. But sorry for the little interruption. So it still is written it doesn't harm players, which means I have to go into the DLL in the heart of Servertools config, and I'm gonna try to edit it, because it has to be somewhere there written don't harm other players, and then I should just easily be able to edit it. Like here, just deeper. Okay, I think I've showed you everything. From top to down, I've explained to you everything and what it does. Then I hope you will find this tool as useful as me. I do it certainly because it really is like everything that you can see, you know, here, a thing like that, and ping problems, you know, all the commands, 7 days and so on, that's everything Servertools, so that's just amazing. Alright, if you like this episode, then don't forget to subscribe and also thumbs up. It's just a super F in Sunday Sudai with Servertools. Have a nice day and bye.